Hello there and welcome to the new channel.
Here to help you see
The new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansala.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
This is Argamit.
My name is Dante Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebostillo.
I'm Dania Cunha.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Mapet Erhina.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice one, dear.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldons.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude.
Patrick Hieronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
My name is Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
Future.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
After Shift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Danny Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID Stories.
Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and more.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You've got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello there and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Lloyd Luna and this is The Big Picture. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, or wherever you're watching from around the world. Good evening. Saying hi to my mom and my dad watching from Australia live. Miss Felitan is already here along with Miss Josie Giliaco. It's a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening. It's the 19th day of November 2020. How have you been? I hope you are all in good shape and good health. Thank you so much for tuning in again, for streaming with us on TNC. As always, we're excited to present to you every night inspirational stories and remarkable insights from our guests. And tonight, we're not going to fall any short. So I'm glad that you're here watching with us. If you're watching us live right now, please do share our live stream link. You can also organize your own watch party if you're watching on replay. And you can make some comments and suggestions on the comment stream down below. Hello, May Lopez. Pare? Nalito ako kasi babae tapos pare. Palamig po ng palamig ang panahon ngayon dahil syempre alam niyo naman hinihila na tayo ng Kapaskuhan. And so bilang tayo naman po sa TNC ay nakikiisa sa sambayan ng Pilipino sa pagdiriwang ng Kapaskuhan. Kita niyo naman meron tayong pa-Christmas tree dito. At meron tayong pa-decor dito sa kabila. But we are happy to be with you. We're very happy to be with you tonight. It will be an interesting, insightful discussion because in our show tonight is someone with deep experiences. Napakadaming experiences po. Pag binasa ko yung curriculum vitae, baka bukas na siya makapasok. So papaikliin natin yon and sisiguraduhin natin na we're going to dive deep into the substance at tanungin natin kanyang yung mga insights na pwede niyang sabihin as we move forward from the crisis that we have today. So mamaya abangan niyo po yan. I was able to have a marathon. Well, it's not even a marathon. Maybe it's a relay. But I had 2 webinars today. Kahapon may isa, dalawa ngayon. In the morning, I was able to address the Philippine National Police Health Division. And in the afternoon, I addressed the Philippine Army civilian leaders. Sakit sa likod. Tigda, 2 oras. And it's very interesting because when we were talking about professional speaker seminar, natawa ako kasi sabi ko sa kanila, oy, maraming salamat po dahil lahat tayo ngayon ay nakaupo. You know, back in the old days, ang speaker ay lagi nakatayo sa stage at ang mga tao tuwang-tuwa at nakikinig. Well, iba nakikinig. And then nakaupo sila. So, sitting pretty sila. But in the new normal, especially sa mga klase ng webinar, tayo po ay quits ngayon because kung kayo ay participants at kung kayo naman po ay speaker din, para silang tayo nakaupo. And then, the Lieutenant Limos ng Philippine National Police said, okay, mag-nutritional break muna tayo, or nutrition break muna. Okay, sige. So, I thought merong darating dito na nutritional food. So, walang dumating na food. Ito yung nung araw, kapag ka nasa seminar ka, kung ikaw yung speaker, talaga namang hahainan ka ng mga pagkain saka inumin yan. Pagkain, inumin. But this is the new normal. They will tell you that there's a break And you just have to run through your fridge and then get something from it because yun po ngayong kakainin definitely ay dapat sa inyo manggaling. Hello, Ron, Isaiah, San Diego, Halan. Si UL ba ay nandito na rin? Yes. Okay, so hintayin lang kayo dyan. Huwag kayong mawawala because meron lang ako konting introduction. Magtatawag lang tayo ng mga tao. Please do share our live stream link para mas maraming makapanood sa atin. I'm going to read some headlines from the Manila Times before I introduce the guest to you. So, dyan lamang po kayo. You can also watch us on YouTube because we are doing this simultaneously on youtube.com/TNC Now. At kung kayo po ay manonood dyan, mapalad kayo mapili ng aming team, you can get an opportunity to have a gift courtesy of Unisol and TNC. Again, watch us live on youtube.com/TNC Now and drop some comments in there. If our team sees you and you are the lucky chosen one before our program ends tonight, we're going to announce the lucky one. Okay? At ito po yung item na matatanggap niyo. Please watch. Nandiyan na ba yung ating item? Wala pa yung ating item. Yon! Para may dumikit na something yun. Sorry naman, oh. Nag-play pala yung video. Hello, Irma Juan. Thank you so much for tuning in, for streaming in with us. So that's a washable face mask worth 800 pesos, and that's courtesy of Unisol and TNC. If you're living in Metro Manila, delivery is on us. So watch us as well on youtube.com/TNC Now. Pag nandito kayo sa YouTube, just make some comments in here. Join our discussion tonight because it will be insightful, it will be remarkable, it will be inspiring for sure. Si Gina Semana is also watching. Hello, Gina. Pakishare lang po ulit ng ating live stream link habang hindi pa tayo nag-start ng interview. This is very important. We want people to hear the story and the insights. Kung naman yung mga itatanong natin at malalaman natin for tonight, this will be, of course, useful para sa ating lahat. So before we call in our guests, I would like to invite you to take a look at the headlines with me from the country's oldest running English newspaper, the Manila Times. Do not compete with me. Duterte blasts Robredo, calls her a liar. Leonan threatens justices. Duterte creates backup government center in Tarlac. Poor countries face long vaccine wait. Water woes last until next week. College students get 5,000 pesos cash aid. Soldier, two others face murder charge. Again, Valley farmers get 2 billion pesos from Agriculture Department. Address uncertainties before financial shift. Economic recovery hopes lift PH stocks. And on Campus Press section of the Manila Times today, my column, Love is Service Made Available. Headlines presented to you by the Manila Times. For more news and information, please go to manilatimes.net or download their application at digitaledition.manilatimes.net. Alright then, so huwag natin patagalin dahil siya din lang naman ang inyong ipinunta dito sa sa The Big Picture para panoorin at marinig. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Jake San Diego started his career as a communications and media strategist of today's top brands, among them Ginebra San Miguel, PLDT and Dunkin Donuts, among many others. Aside from advertising, he also joined the country's pioneer online game publishing company, Level Up, to take the lead in its marketing and growth initiatives and eventually leading the organization as its general manager. It is where he earned his chops in managing the operations of a tech company. Now, he moved then to Globe to build and lead its own gaming unit, launching a lot of firsts for the company and for the gaming industry. He graduated the University of the Philippines. Artphorce is where he hopes to fulfill his promise to serve the country and his fellow Filipinos. Ladies and gentlemen, in the show is Jake San Diego.
Hi, good evening, Lloyd, and thanks for having me here in the Big Picture.
Thank you so much, Jake, for coming. I appreciate your time. We are honored that you are here tonight to share your insights at saka yung mahabang experience mo sa corporate. For sure, marami kayong matututunan. And I'm very interested dito sa sinabi, paano matutulungan na fellow Filipinos sa pamagitan ng ginagawa mo ngayon. I hope you are doing okay. How are you? It's been 8 months since the community quarantine. How have you been?
Well, it's definitely a challenge. No, we had to adjust to this new normal where we are in right now. No, maraming adjustments na nangyari. Katulad nito yung ginagawa natin ngayon, di ba? Instead of being in a studio together, we have to do this separately. But you know, like anything in life, no, resilient naman tayo mga Filipino. So as long as hindi tayo mawawala ng pag-asa, right? Kaya natin lagpasan tong challenge na to tulad ng pandemic na to.
Yeah, I have a curious question right off the bat. No, the first time we have experienced about this quarantine lockdown, they call it lockdown. What were you doing during the first few days and few weeks of the quarantine? Nasaan ka nun exactly? Ano ginawa mo? How you felt about it? And what were the activities that you tried to do?
Well, the first thing we did was to make sure tinignan namin yung supplies namin kung ano yung mga kailangan, no? And we made sure na lahat ng pati other members of our extended family matugunan yung mga immediate needs, no? Like food, water, etc. And syempre, lahat tayo kabado during the start because wala pa masyadong information about the SARS-CoV-19 because it was in its nascent or early stages pa lang during that time. So hindi rin kami masyadong lumalabas. No? We follow the government's declaration of the GCQ para talagang makatulong na rin sa frontliners na if ever, asymptomatic carrier ka, you won't be spreading it by going around unnecessarily.
Oo. Meron ka bang mga activities na dati hindi nagagawa but because of the lockdown parang nagawa mo? Natuto ka ba mag-gitara? Naging plantito ka ba? Natuto ka ba magluto? This crazy stuff, the social media, makikita mo nagpo-post sila ng ano ba yun? Yung pagtitimpla ng kape, mga ganun. Naging part ka ba ng game craze?
Meron din akong na-experience na ganyan na kinailangan kong baguhin yung regular exercise routine ko, which is running because I'm an avid runner. So, di ba during the initial ng GCQ, pati yung paglalakad sa labas sa kalye, pinagbawal, no? Which is tama naman. And since mahirap tumakbo, nung pinayagan mahirap naman tumakbo na nakamask ka kasi it's very restrictive in terms of getting the oxygen that you would need, no? So natuto ako noon maggawa ng exercises also from friends who are doing it already, yung mga tinatawag na Tabata HIIT or HIIT, no? Yung high intensity interval training na magagawa mo lang sa bahay, body weight basically exercises lang siya na mga tulad ng mga jumping jacks, mga iba't ibang exercise na sandali lang pero magagawa mo lang sa loob ng bahay mo, hindi mo kailangan lumabas pero makukuha mo yung klase ng result ng running, no? Yeah.
That's very nice. Okay, walk us through naman about your journey papunta dito because we have mentioned some sa popular brands na kung saan nag-serve ka. Tell us something kung ano yung naging journey mo right after, for example, right after college, and kung yung bang mga ginawa mo as sa marketing guy is very well connected doon sa tinapos mo or pinag-aralan mo during college.
Sige. So simulan siguro natin dyan sa first stage ng career ko after graduating from the University of the Philippines. I majored in communication research under the College of Mass Communication in 1993, no? Tagal na 'yon, no? Medyo matanda na tayo. And I started my career.
Jake, hindi ko tanong kung anong year ikaw ang nagsabi, so labas ako dyan.
Yeah, okay lang. I volunteered that information. It's on me. So after college, I started my career in advertising. So I spent my first 8 years of working in advertising, doing media planning and media strategy for the brands that you mentioned earlier, no? And after 8 years of in advertising, I decided to take a break during that time because my first daughter was born, and I wanted to cherish the moment of being a father for the first time. So I took a sabbatical. Then while doing my sabbatical, my second daughter was born. Yeah, that's in a span of 1 year and 4 months. The second my second daughter was born, and I said it's probably high time for me to start working again. Medyo napasarap, ano. So after that, yeah.
I was thinking delikado ka pala magbakasyon, talagang tinotodo mo. Parang 8 years, dire-diretso lang yan, pero nung bumawi, parang dalawa magkasunod kagad. But question, what is one of the reasons kung bakit kailangan mong mag-take ng ganong leave is because as an advertising guy or being in the advertising space, talagang ikukonsume talaga yung oras mo, no? I mean, nitong ganitong klase ng trabaho. Is that one of the reasons?
Yeah. Parang galing ka sa Lloyd, Lloyd, parang galing ka rin sa advertising. Parang alam na alam mo yung culture ng ano.
Nanguhula ako. Pero,
yeah, but you know, I've learned a lot from my stint in advertising, and that's where I developed siguro yung discipline when it comes to if there's something that you have to do, if you have to deliver something for the client, it's no question that you basically have to do it. So matututo ka doon talaga in terms of how you organize yourself, how you balance your time so that you're able to deliver all the requirements that are expected of you. But yes, so after 8 years, medyo may na-experience ako na burnout from my work at advertising. Kaya din ako nag-decide undergo ng sabbatical.
And this is but normal, no? I mean, dun sa industry na parang hindi siya unique na nangyayari sa isang tao. Parang if you're in the advertising space, parang sometimes kailangan mo ng mga breather. Kasi yung ano dito, yun talaga yung creativity mo. You'll have to be really at your best shape always, di ba?
Tama ka doon, Lloyd. Yeah. So yeah, so just to continue, no. Yeah, after the sabbatical, after my second daughter was born, I moved. I was fortunate enough. My previous workmate in advertising, also barkada ko siya, invited me to join a company which was Level Up. She was the marketing director then, and she was looking for somebody to take care of all the marketing services requirements. So I joined them, and that's where I got a taste of doing marketing and distribution for an online service because Level Up publishes online games, no? So we market and distribute the first online games to be introduced in the country. And I stayed there for from 1994 up to 2015. So from 2004 rather to 2015. So around 11 plus years yung stint ko doon. Before I joined, and immediately right after, I joined Globe Telecom to build naman its gaming and esports unit. Because they wanted to get into gaming and esports, because gaming, obviously, you would need a lot of the online games, but you would need internet connectivity. So that was the angle that we were looking at back then. No? And that further, my stint with Globe, telco also being a largely a tech-driven company, I was also exposed to a lot of projects that enabled me to see how tech can make a difference in the daily lives of individuals, even if it's for gaming. So that also helped me come up with the skills that I needed to finally be courageous enough to start my own company, which is Artphorce.
Okay, very good. So tamang-tama, saktong-sakto, because we are going to pause for a short commercial. Pag-uusapan natin ng idea, kung ano ang Artphorce, at kung anong gusto nitong mangyari at gusto nitong gawin. But thank you for those information. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't go away. We're going to be back in a short while. I'm just going to pause for a short commercial. Please do stay on our stream because we will return. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on the new channel. Before I calling back my guest again for tonight to the studio, I would like to invite you to watch our other shows on TNC. The Big Picture shares inspiring stories of notable personalities. Kasama na si Jake dyan. Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. Human Resources Management and HR Hotline Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 noon. The Family Business is Everyone's Business Saturdays at 4 p.m. Life, Business, and Success Stories on the Fort Project Saturdays 10 p.m. Dubai time and 6 p.m. Philippine time. Beauty Beyond What Your Eyes Can See, Usapang Beauty, Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Time to hear positive stories from those who recovered. COVID Stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Life Purpose and Turnaround Stories, U-Turn Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Build and Own Properties, The Home Buyer, Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Laugh and learn from puppetry arts around the world. The Puppet Stories, Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili, at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace, an online night bazaar, Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Know Your Rights and the Basic Laws, YOLO, Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Pagkatapos po ngayon ng The Big Picture, ha, huwag niyo kakalimutan, YOLO at 8:30 p.m. Learn About Money and More, Tuesdays 8:30 p.m. and 5:30 a.m. United States. Two leaders in one platform, TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. Chill and Booze After Shift, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Strategize and Win in Life through Win Within, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Kids, Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire. Watch Danny Art Show, Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Learn Together Across Borders, Foreign Affairs, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Because Health is Wealth, Healthline, Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Celebrate Women at Work, 9 a.m. tuwing Sabado po. Always Have an Awesome Day, Mondays 2:30 p.m. Cybernex empowers people and organizations to be secure in a digital space, Wednesdays at 12 noon. Know the emerging technologies shaping our future. TechU, Fridays at 2:30 p.m. Learn and know more about market leaders on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Having a well home brings you a well life, Tuesdays and Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. More about coping and coupling, couple goals, Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Catch also our TNC original shows such as One Day, a live storytelling, Alternates with TNC Town Hall, co-hosted by yours truly and Apple, a show where we talk to you, our valued audience. More upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. Please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube and let us help you #see the new you. Now, on December 1st, I'm inviting you to watch Pink Congress. That's Pink 2020. Positive Impact on Nations Changed. Organized by JCI Makati in partnership with TNC and National Youth Commission. Yan po ay mangyayari December 1, 2020. It's a Tuesday. It will be live on the new channel and JCI Makati FB page from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Registration is free. Just go to JCI Makati FB page to sign up. Last year, it was a blast kasi pinuno nila yung Araneta Coliseum. Ngayon naman pupuno nila ang TNC studio. But again, December 1, 2020 is a Tuesday from 9 to 12 noon, Pink 2020. Now, let's bring back our guests for tonight kasi ito na, yung highlight. Jake San Diego is President CEO of Artphorce. Again, welcome back. Welcome to the show once again. Jake, maganda yung pagkakatahi natin. Nakuha natin ng unang part. And then dito tayo sa Artphorce. How did it start? What was the inspiration?
Okay. Yung Artphorce, even before I came up with the name Artphorce, no, nagsimula siya when I siguro during my stint between 2010 to 2015, doon na nagsisimula yung mga online platforms that facilitates transactions that you would normally do physically through brick and mortar, old brick and mortar way, no? Yung pupunta ka sa tindahan, bibilhan mo ganyan. But then lumabas na yung mga yun na nga, the likes of Uber, yung ride-hailing service before sila nagsara, no? And then Grab came in, which facilitates yung pag-meet ng mga naghahanap ng masasakyan at yung may mga sasakyan naman na willing mag-drive for a premium price point for each ride, no? Sabi ko, bakit madami tayong iba pang pwedeng gawin na service para ma-extend yung how that type of technology can be able to generate jobs and facilitate, a dignified source of livelihood para do sa mga kababayan natin na mga nangangailangan. And at the same time, since I was in advertising, and even when I was in college, I've been very fortunate to have good friends who are artists, no? So alam ko na yung mga artists na kaibigan ko, magagaling sila in terms of drawing, magagaling sila in terms of putting into paper, or whatever medium yung naiisip nila. And this was also reinforced by nung meron ako nakilala na isang American COO siya ng isang game development company na partner namin while I was with Level Up, na he got exposed also to the artistry of Filipinos because he got a tattoo here, dahil nakita niya maganda yung gawa ng tattoo artist. Tapos nakita niya rin yung how our own artist, yung in-house artist namin, create graphic design and graphic arts for our promotional material. So nabilib siya, and he said na kung meron lang akong resources in that time, I would put 400 artists in a warehouse and just have them create art all day, and because with the quality of work that they can churn, I'm sure maraming makakakuha tayo ng maraming clients around the world. So parang pinagtagpo ko yung dalawang realization na yon, no, na ito, the technology is already upon us. There are already several online marketplaces out there, no. Sumunod na yung mga yung kilala natin na Lazada and Shopee, no. In the States, Amazon, eBay, etc. And because of that, also, I'm jumping a bit ahead, no. Nakita natin na mas lalong maraming requirement for graphic arts and graphic design, which is basically, ito yung mga digital banners na nakikita mo na nagpo-promote ng products or online stores.
And this never happened nung wala pa or hindi pa masyadong active itong mga social media, itong mismong web, ano? Kasi nun parang limited na, you just have to design for a billboard or for a newspaper ad.
Yes, oo. So during that time, it was that point where it was already crossing over from traditional media to the new media, right? And so naisip ko, what if gawa tayo ng parang Lazada or Shopee na imbis na ang tinitrade mo ay real goods, ang ititrade mo ay service na mapoprovide ng freelance graphic artists and designers na Filipinos para doon sa mga naghahanap na artwork, not only in the Philippines. Yun yung kagandahan ng technology, no? It facilitates kahit small player ka lang, kahit SME ka, kahit nga mag-isa ka lang na freelancer, kayang mo magkaroon ng network of clients around the world. Yun.
And then
So
you are very sure na it would be a global market. Hindi mo na inisip na nasa Pilipinas lang ito na. When you started it, it's basically, you're going to conquer the global space.
Alam mo kasi ang vision namin for Artphorce is to spread Filipino creativity across the globe. Yun ang hangarin. Yun ang guiding light namin. So, to answer your question, in 2 points, no? First is meron na kasing mga ibang freelancing marketplaces out there, pero ina-accept nila lahat ng klaseng graphic artist. Actually, hindi lang yan focusing on graphic arts. They also do kahit na anong klaseng freelance work na papagawa mo. Pwede doon sa mga channel na yon, no? So ang nagiging problema is pahirapan para sa mga graphic artists makapasok doon sa mga na yon, mga platforms na yon, dahil marami na silang members who are graphic artists. So parang ayaw na nilang dagdagan yon. Okay, the next point is that doon sa mga nakapasok doon na Filipino freelancers, because of the propensity of other artists from other developing countries, naglalaban na ng presyo when it comes to bidding for projects. So it's a drive to the bottom in terms of the pricing, which defeats the purpose of, kung ako ang artist, kung ganyan lang kaliit, bakit pa ako pupunta sa platform na yan? I'll just take the risk and do it on my own sa sarili kong channels like Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yes,
so
makes sense.
yun yung naging guide namin na paano natin magagamit itong technology na to, na kahit na meron na nasa labas, magiging mas compelling pa rin siya para sa Filipino dahil mas makakatulong sa kanya to. So, ang ginawa namin for Artphorce, ang innovation is not really the tech behind it that powers it, but it's more the business model. Because with Artphorce, Filipino artists lang ang tinatanggap namin. It is exclusive to Filipino artists as sellers. While we are opening yung mga clients na mag-join dito, anyone can join from anywhere in the world. So in doing that, mas na poprotektahan natin yung needs ng Filipino artist, because since exclusive to Filipino siya, mas madali silang to get mas madaling i-manage yung community of artists, and that's the plan on how we plan to serve the artists in this platform by making sure na strong yung community, that we always have a dialogue with these artists kung tama nga ba yung mga ginagawa namin. So we listen to a lot of feedback coming from them as we develop the platform. So yun yung ginawa namin. That's basically how we started to ideate on paano ba namin gagawin tong Artphorce.
I'm curious about managing or handling or organizing artists, because as an artist myself, iba yung sometimes iba yung mind setting, how do you do it? When you started, what were the challenges? Kasi pag artist, parang meron pa kasi silang the certain pride point or something na parang meron silang shell na you really have to crack first bago mo sila mapabuy in dun sa vision or dun sa idea mo. What were the challenges when you started?
Actually, I didn't even know at the start kung talaga nga bang yung naisip ko na idea is valid nga ba? Tama nga bang makakatulong nga to sa Filipino artists? Does it bridge the gap? Does it resolve the pain points that they're experiencing? So hindi ko siya alam when I started. So bago pa ako nag-start ng development, what I did was I tapped the biggest graphic artist community in the Philippines. It's on Facebook. It's called Graphic Artist Philippines. You can check them out at any time. Madaming magagaling na artists natin nandoon. So I got in touch with the admins so that I can do a online survey. So that's the first thing I did. I came up with a survey vetted by the admins of that page of Graphic Artists Philippines, or GAP, no, for short. And dahil nakita nila siguro na this is all for the benefit of Filipino artists in general, tinulungan nila ako. In-endorse nila yung survey. They pinned it in their page, and we got over 200 respondents. Siyempre, to encourage participation, nagpamigay kami ng Wacom tablet as a raffle prize para sa lahat ng sasali. No? So we were fortunate enough to get 200 respondents doon sa survey namin.
Yan yung formula, Jake, na hindi tumatanda, no? Yung raffle.
Yan eh. Oo eh. Kahit na nagsimula pa lang ako sa advertising, raffle draw is always a big incentive for consumers to join. So, in-apply ko lang yung natutunan ko, and nag-work naman siya. So,
I don't think it will ever die. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think so either. What I found out during the survey, as a result, after tabulating the results, no, is that majority ng artists natin charge for a logo, malaki na yung 2,500 pesos sa majority sa kanya na nag-charge, no, which is very appalling to me, because coming from advertising, I know how much we charge corporate clients who ask
idea pa lang.
Idea pa lang, di ba?
Hindi pala pang execution.
It ranges in the hundreds of thousands, and pero syempre mas deeper yung insights na ina-apply ng ahensya ng advertising doon. Pero still, napakalayo masyado ng hundreds of thousands to 2.5. Diba?
Yeah.
Masyadong malayo.
Yeah.
Right? It is very far from the mode of what artists should be earning from around the world, no? So, and pangalawa, yun na nga, doon ko nalaman na ang problema nila is majority sa kanila members na actually ng existing platforms. Pero hindi nag-work sa kanila dahil nga doon sa competition coming from artists from other developing countries.
Yeah, and also especially if the owner of the platform is really profit-oriented lang. Hindi siya yung ang orientation dun sa mga tao na nagbibigay ng business sa kanya as a business, parang ganon.
Yes, oo. Pero I would cite that kasi commerce sometimes would also drive yung success ng business, di ba? The sustainability of it. I wouldn't mind that, but it's really more of yung how they just let the artist in terms of the policies, how they run the business, they just let the artist duke it out. Parang dog eat dog ang nangyayari. Parang bahala kayo buhay nyo, basta mag-bid kayo ng pinakamagandang, basta pasayahin nyo tong kliyente, bigay nyo yung ano niya, diba? Parang ganun lang. As opposed to,
parang may pagka-prostitution pala yun, part na yun, no? Parang may bidding na ganun. So, yung pinakamababa, basta parang, di ko lang, parang sa Tagalog, parang binubugaw ba yun? Parang, sige, pila kayo dito, tapos ikaw, yan, sige. Parang ganun, no? Ayan,
medyo may semblance na parang, imbis na pupunta ka, alam mo na yung, na dekalidad yung mga work na lalabas mo, pupunta ka doon sa, you get what you pay for, di ba?
Yeah, exactly.
Yung mga gawa ng iba, hindi ganun kaganda. I'm sure hindi ganun ka-happy yung mga clients. So, in the end, I doubt if it's going to be sustainable then, no?
Sige. I'm going to pause for short commercial ulit, tapos pag-usapan natin yung mga principles pa behind the Artphorce and how you are deciding on things moving forward, especially ngayon na nagkaroon ng ganitong klase ng crisis na lahat is affected. So again, ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. The Big Picture on TNC will return. Stay on our stream. Welcome back to the show. You're watching The Big Picture on TNC. Let's bring in Jake San Diego, the founder and CEO of Artphorce. Okay, now back to our discussion. Napakaganda ng adhikain, napakaganda ng goal, napakaganda ng mission. You're elevating the lives and works of Filipino artists, not only here in the Philippines but also abroad. So maganda yung yung nagiging line ng discussion because I feel like ang nagiging center ng business is yung mga tao na nagpo-provide ng business rather than the other way around. Parang nababaliktad, no? So, when you launch the platform and you're able to get them into the platform, what were the challenges naman nung nag-start na kayo and people are starting to take notice na?
Like siguro with any startup, ang challenge at the start is really ano ba talaga yung kailangan nating i-develop in terms of a platform. Pero yun na nga, with the help of the survey that we did and a lot of discussions with artists, no, gusto ko nga palang pag-shout out sa aking partner, one of my partners and a shareholder of Artphorce, si AJ De Marukot. He is one of the premier freelance graphic artists in the country, and he has helped me a lot in terms of providing the insights kung paano ba natin mapapaganda yung platform para maging mas useful siya at makamit ng artist yung hinahangad niya na makakuha siya ng trabaho at makakuha siya ng dignified and sustainable source of livelihood from the platform. So, yun yung unang challenge, no, na natugon na naman. Ang pangalawang challenge, just like with any startup, no, because you haven't established wala ka pang tao na wala ka pang employees, no, is finding the right people to work on your project, work on your product, no, which is the platform. So yung paghanap ng mga developers initially that's the difficulty that we faced, no.
Mm-hmm. And now that we are still in a pandemic situation, kumusta naman yung effect nito doon sa mga members ng platform or ng community natin?
Well, you know, ang isa sa mga adhikain ng Artphorce, you know, when we started this, which was we started this last year, no. Yung survey was done in July, and then we started to build the business requirements sometime September, October, and then November we started development already. And then from the very start, ang adhikain namin also is promotion of remote work. So even before naging household term yung WFH or work from home, yun na talaga yung aming isa sa mga pinopromote namin. Bakit kamo? It's because when you give the freedom for people to where they should work, pag hindi nila kailangang magpunta sa isang opisina para gawin yung trabaho nila, no? Especially in a country like the Philippines na, you know, maswerte ka kung isang oras lang yung biyahe mo papunta sa office, no. Maraming horror stories na sometimes 3 hours, 4 hours, 'di ba? Just to make it back home sa pamilya mo, sa mga mahal mo sa buhay, 'di ba?
Interesting dun, Jake, is nasa mood ka papunta sa office. Pagdating mo sa office, wala ka sa mood. If you are an artist,
wala ka na sa mood. True. Yun. So, ang adhika, talagang ano kami, we're promoters of remote work. Pati yung partner ko, he founded his own page on Facebook, Philippine Nomads ang pangalan. Yun, nagbibigay siya ng tips kung paano ba kumita habang nasa bahay ka. Paano ba kumita? Paano ba i-approach to mga platforms na to? On his own, ginagawa niya na yan. So, ganun din yung ano namin sa Artphorce. So, even when the pandemic came, parang lahat kami, kasi we're already working from home. Tinitira namin yung develop ng virtual. Lahat kami naka-virtual office lang kami. And there's just as long as there's internet and you have the machine, then you're able to do the work, no. So wala masyado naka-design na pala, kumbaga parang well, it's supposed to be pandemic ready na, kumbaga parang you're working remote work, so yun na yun. Sige, so last question that I always ask my guest is in this particular space, dito sa visual space, sa pagiging natural artist ng mga Pilipino, ano yung nakikita mong big picture dito sa space na ito na kadalasan na hindi nakikita ng karamihan? What's the big picture? The big picture is ito based din sa research na ginawa ko, no. Ang Philippines is number 5 in the world in terms of nagpo-provide ng online labor, online work, doing work online, ano. Unang-una dito is India, of course, because India has 1.3 billion people. Pangalawa is Bangladesh with around 160 million. Pangatlo is United States. Pang-apat is Pakistan Pakistan has around 220 million population. And fifth is Philippines. Kahit na 100 million lang ang population natin, kung isipin mo on a per capita level, yung amount of online jobs that we do specific to creative arts, yun ang number one category that we are able to provide. Tumatapat tayo doon sa mga ibang nasa taas natin on an aggregate of online jobs, no? Pero pagdating doon sa creative online jobs, tumatapat tayo. So it just goes to show na the Philippines has already workforce of artists who can support a lot of the requirements globally around the world. So ang big picture na nakikita ko dito is, within the next 5 years, well, actually this is part of our visioning, that the Philippines will be the number one provider of creative services, online creative services, at least within the Southeast Asia and Oceania regions. Yeah, so your parents are from are based in Australia, baka makatulong sila sa atin sa pag-promote, no, ng mga ng Artphorce doon sa because that's one of the key markets that we are looking at. And within 5 years magiging top tayo in terms of providing online creative services in the region. And manganganak magsa-scale up pa yan when it comes to ano pa yung mga services na pwede nating provide sa mga katulad na ganitong platforms, like the demand for software engineers is very high right now. So isa din yon sa pwede nating ilabas na platform, idagdag sa ganitong klaseng platform, no? Even executive assistants, yung mga or personal assistants, yung mga kailangan lang gumawa ng mga mag-manage ng Excel sheet, inventory of online resellers, mostly from Amazon or eBay, pwedeng gawin ng mga kahit na mga mga housewives in the Philippines, ng mga stay at home, pwede nilang gawin yun na sideline. Yun yung nakikita ko more and more, this movement. If there's ever a silver lining in the pandemic, ito yung pinakita niya, yung work from home is a viable method of working, right? And makakatulong pa to sa pag-solidify ng basic unit of society, which is the family. Kasi yung mga magulang, hindi mas matutugunan nila yung pangangailangan ng mga anak nila. So, in effect, this is also going to aid in nation building.
So yun na yung sinasabi natin kanina, nasagot na yung tanong na in this particular space, in this particular organization, company that we put up, ito na yun, na baka dito ka talaga mag-create ng mark for larger audience na mga Pilipino. Okay, so where do they get in touch with you? Social media accounts that you want people to follow or like? Please promote them now.
I hope you guys get to register. We're going to open up the platform for registrations by clients really soon, within November, definitely. Kasi pinauna muna namin yung artists para ma-populate yung platform ng mga portfolio ng artists para pagdating ng clients, meron na nag-aabang doon na pwedeng gumawa ng mga projects nila, no? So, just go to artphorce.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Just look for Artphorce, artphorce.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Jake, for this opportunity. Enjoyed it at all the best sa advocacy mo. I'm sure this is very personal for you. Being
Very.
being UP guy, alam mo naman, meron talaga yung sa bayan. So, yeah. Appreciate your time.
Maraming salamat din, Lloyd, and to the rest of the people behind TNC and the big picture. Maraming salamat. It's been a pleasure for me to share my experience with you guys.
And who knows? I don't know. We still don't have art show or something like graphics something. Maybe we can talk about it. Maybe the platform can also help. TNC can. Let's talk about it.
Maybe that's a good idea. I think. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That's Jake San Diego, founder and CEO of Artphorce. Sa lahat po ng mga nanonood tonight, maraming salamat sa inyong time. Hopefully, manood ulit kayo bukas. But in the meantime, we'd like to thank Puzzle Box BPO Inc. Our show is also sponsored by Unisol. It's also sponsored by Mr. Rice and Well Life. Maraming salamat sa mga nanood. Si MJ Evangelista ang ating lucky viewer for tonight. Maraming salamat PAPS and PALP for the support as well as Step Back Leadership Consultancy. I'm going to see you again tomorrow for another exciting episode of The Big Picture. In the meantime, my name is Lloyd Luna and thank you so much for staying on TNC. Up next at 8:30 p.m. is YOLO. Stay tuned.